was the first morning, just arrived in Japan. Well, got here yesterday. Was that tired from the travelling. I didn't even go out anywhere. I just got a couple of hours kept when we arrived at the hotel and out last night for dinner with the guys. So first stop this morning, it's not a bad place to start when you're coming to Nagata, is the Marusai Koi Farm. With Brian and AJ this morning. Tim's got his customers away. I think they're going to harvest first thing. So we're just going to take a bit of a walk around the farm here. Brian's bought a few fish. We're just going to have a look and see what else is available. I think we're maybe looking to organise going to one of the harvests as well, which I think will be next week they're looking at. But yeah, really good place to start the trip. I'll just flick this round. This farm here is absolutely massive. Like, there's fish houses everywhere, offices. That building there at the start of the video is brand new, sort of head office type thing for all his admin stuff and staff and things like that. But there's literally is fish houses everywhere here, and he's got plenty more around the mountains as well. But yeah. The guy's just waiting here. Obviously there's fish probably coming in this morning from harvest. The bowls and vats are all set up waiting on the fish arriving. Shigeru's sitting in there talking to Brian. Just patiently waiting on more fish arriving from the harvest. So that's just into one of the Niss houses. I think Brian probably bought most of the fish in here, so just going to have a wee quick look at them. But I'll just flick this round. Yeah, a lot of all these ponds here are empty. Most fish sold already, and these shipments of fish gone out already. I think we'll probably have a look at these ourselves, maybe catch a few of them up in a bit. All the fish that Brian's bought are just in this, well, I can nearly point this pond here. Hopefully we're going to get a bit of a pick through these at some stage. But don't really have time this morning to start netting through them and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be coming back here over the next day or two. We're just waiting on Marusai harvesting more fish as well, so we'll see what's available after those harvests as well, and maybe some nicer stuff as well. So, but it's great to have access to these sort of fish as well now. I've never really been able to come in here and buy any because he's not really going to entertain somebody like me coming in just to buy a few fish. It's always good to get being able to purchase this sort of stuff on the back of Brian's stuff. This area is just set up really for photographing. When they're harvesting fish or getting ready for the fish getting ready for auctions, all the fish will go through all these vats, picked out and then photographed in this black tent in the background. All LED lighting and stuff set up just for make things a lot easier, get better quality pictures. Yeah, these lighting systems don't look too cheap, but a good photograph will make all the difference. This will set up in here. Be nice to be able to buy a few fish that are going to go through this room. Just walk around now. I think we're going to have a look in the fish house with the bigger fish if we have time here. Got a lot of staff to keep busy in this place, but like the size of that building now there, this is just their office space. Hey. Hello. Hello. That's one of the Marusai brothers there, just away in. This fish house at the back here. I think it's mostly all the jumbo stuff. Not too sure if there's been much of that's been harvested yet, although in saying that, actually I think a lot of this stuff doesn't go to the mud ponds. They would keep them in here over the pretty much all year round. It's just easier to control the water quality, the health of the fish, the feedings. You can obviously monitor the fish individually in the clear water. The fish of the value that would be in here, it's just too risky to send these to the mud ponds. At least if they spot something here wrong with the fish, they can do. They can react quite quickly to it, whether it needs injected, treated, isolated, whatever. Oh, there's Brian.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah. Helped me pick out a few fish, but I don't think I'll be buying anything in here. The size of these things, these are all, that fish there, that kohaku, must be nearly, probably a metre. Tancho there is probably over 90 cm, 95 cm. Probably doesn't show on the camera just the size and the bodies on these fish. That kohaku there, absolutely stunning. These large backy shars. Not too sure what media is in them, but massive flow rates over them. AJ there from Fitz Fish Ponds just having a check over the stocks, see what fish he can buy.
Yeah, doing some recon.
Do you have any fish in here?
Yeah, we do. We have 2 in here.
Alright. These are sold fish or just your own fish, or the sold customers?
2 are sold and 1 is one of ours. So 2 of them are in here.
Wow.
Trying to find them. They're both over there.
Oh yeah, the 2 furthest away ones there?
Yeah, the 3 set and then that American over there.
Oh well, we'll probably go around here and get a better video of it.
Right there.
Wow.
And then this 3 step.
Yeah, that 3 step. Well, they must be about 85, 90 cm.
They're
bigger.
78.
All right.
79.
The bodies on them makes them look even bigger again.
Yeah, they're just so big bodied, and they're so thick. And the skin quality is still so good, and he does a great job taking care of these fish.
Yeah, so just a quick visit this morning. We're off now, I think we're going to a harvest. Maybe a Shintaro harvest. But we'll definitely be back here over the next week. I'm sure we'll be back once or twice as he brings more stock in. I'll hopefully try and pick up a couple of the Nisai. That's probably as much as I'll be able to afford. Even then, they're going to be very expensive fish. But it's a bit of a rare opportunity for me to get Dainichi fish. Other than the Tosai we've had last year, that was the only time we've ever had those Dainichi fish in stock. But yeah, get a few of these Nisai. I'll post some videos of them when we get them bought. Our next stop here, we've just arrived out at Marusai Koi Farm. It's actually the father. The son runs the big facility over the other side of the mountain. We'll be there later on today. The father runs this place now just as more of a hobby for him than anything, I think. But he has some unbelievable fish here. Just fish everywhere. The whole family, like between Hero, Marusai and his father here, fish houses all over the mountain, probably easily the biggest breeders in the area. Like, always some really nice, weird and wonderful fish, and the quality's fantastic for the money. A bit of a mad fish house this here. You take your life in your hands walking around it sometimes. I'll just flick this round, let you see. Makes my shop look tidy. Yeah, you can think of a variety. It's probably in here somewhere, or if it's not in this fish house, you'd probably just jump in his van and take you somewhere and be able to find it. A pond full of really nice Shiroturi, Ginrin Shiroturi. Lots of kawari in these ponds. Real mix of sizes too, like all small stuff, and then you've ponds like this where there's stuff up into the 80s and 90s cm. Really breed some lovely Hiatsuris. The quality of these guys is unbelievable. There's just so many fish. Brian's just over here. I think they're confirming a few fish they've just bought. Large stuff, 80, 85 cm. Just switch this off here and let them get on with it. Just give you an idea of the size of the fish that are in here. You see the size of the sock that they're using. Must be 18 inches across or more. AJ's trying to pick out a fish here. We're just going to catch it up now, have a look at it in the bowl. A large Hiatsu there. I think it's about 95 cm, maybe close to a metre. I just everybody gets soaked. Wow, the size of that. Just getting a measurement on it. That's a 1 metre bowl, so pretty lively for a large fish. Only you get a big fish like that and the bowl will settle down a bit. Yeah, just come out of the way and let those guys do their bit there. A bit of negotiating going on. just have a walk around here and see if any other fish houses are open. Not too sure if there's anything in here yet. Doesn't look like it. Well, there's one or two fish just. Yeah, one thing I was told there is the Marusai show this year is quite a bit later than it would normally be. I think it's probably a week or two later. So the breeders appear to be leaving their fish out in the ponds a bit longer. Just walk around here. There's some mud pond or concrete ponds out the back of the fish house here. It's all smaller stuff, but it's usually quite nice stuff. A good mix of varieties. All the auto feeders there coming in off their mud ponds. I'm not too sure, maybe they might even just be broken ones. But yeah, some tamasaba and goldfish and stuff in these ponds here. I think this is one of his hobbies for the father. Yeah. Lots of concrete ponds here. All sorts of stuff here. You're never too sure what you're going to find at his place in terms of varieties, but that's the filter just for these ponds here. Across here, just a big flow through system with lots of like metallic matting, gravels and all sorts of stuff in there. Quite high flow rates, but very simple filtration systems. And this one at the back, where you can see the truck sitting to the left of it there, I'll give you an idea of the size of it. This is just the filtration for these other concrete ponds. I think I'll maybe get up these steps here and have a look inside it. Nothing too technical going on in these. Just literally flow through system. There's lots of metallic type mat and stuff all the way down through to the back there, and then that just returns back to these ponds in the corner. Even this, not too sure if, I think that mud pond, the water actually flows, is filtered into there as well. I think these fish maybe spend all summer here. They aren't coming in from mud ponds or anything. These are probably growing here all summer. You see there's auto feeders on these ponds down here, so they'll probably stay in these all summer. There's a good mix of quarry type fish in here, maybe a few gosanki in amongst them. This guy breeds some really good Heroy. I don't know if I'm going to chance going out across the concrete at the morning. You know, jet lag gives me a bit of vertigo. The last thing I want to do on the first day is end up into a pond. I'll walk around here, you'll be able to see a bit closer shot of these Heroys, but everywhere you go, every pond at this farm, there's really good quality Heroy. Fantastic colour in these guys. Some Mizu Ogons and stuff in there as well. More Heroy. It can be difficult sometimes with just a pond full of fish like that, all the same type, same colours and everything like that. It can be time consuming just to pick your way through them. Another pond full of kawaris here. Karasi Gois, Ginrin Karasi Goi, Sagis, Sasuis, Mizu, Ogon. Some metallic Achibas there. But yeah, some great varieties of fish in this place. You can always find something in Marusai, always, all year round too. Yeah, so that's us finished here. I think we're probably on our way up now to Shintaro. He's doing a Sansai harvest this morning. I don't think I have any fish in that one. I have 5 or 6 fish that are Azukari with Shintaro this summer. And just fingers crossed they've all done well. Okay, on to the next farm. Yeah, so next breeder on our list today is Kawakami. I haven't bought his fish now in a few years, but usually has some nice goshki and metallics and stuff like that. Just need to see, I'm not too sure if he has much stuff in here. Just flick this round. Really nice fish house this. Yeah, not a lot of fish in here yet, but still very early for the harvest. A couple of other dealers in here at the minute, so just give them the space and let them pick around. Nothing even in here yet. The first few days of the trip, the first few days of the trip we'll literally just be driving in, dropping in everywhere. See if we can see anything, not spending much time until we see something that we really want. It's better to cover as much ground as we can in the first few days and get around as many breeders. There's still a lot of them harvesting at the minute, so cheers, Brian. Very quick stop here now, we'll just move on to somewhere else. So next stop now, we're here at Heroy Koi Farm. Does a lot of Deutsch Sankey, Deutsch Showa, Deutsch Shirotsuri and Goshki and Ochiba. Quite a few ponds here. Some of them, not so many fish in them still yet, there's just fresh harvest coming in every day. I've seen a few fish I maybe like, but I'm trying to resist the temptation of buying anything on the first day. I like to get around a few of the breeders first, just to see what's available. I'll flick this round, let you see the fish house. Really nice, clean, tidy fish house this. I'll have to get the polarizing lens sorted out for this camera. I'll take some of the glare off them. Really nice Deutsch stuff here. This side, on the all these ones along this side here, generally be individual prices, and the higher end stuff. And then the bigger stuff will be kept at the end here. I think he's a load of fish in here, but they're maybe for auctions that are happening. And then along this side now here, be sort of the cheapest fish. These are all set prices, right the way up along this side here. And some really nice stuff in. And here's a couple of these tanks. I've seen a few nice fish, but like I said, don't really want to be buying anything just yet, unless it really jumps out at me. I like to give it a few days, or a couple of days at least, before buying anything, to see what's about. Yeah, another short, sharp visit here then at the Heroy. I think we're just going to move on to somewhere else now. Pays really just to keep moving at this time of the year. There's so many harvests and new fish coming in every day to all the breeders. You want to get around as many as possible just to see what's available. Alright, on to the next one. We're literally just 2 minutes around the corner. We're at Shinoda Koi Farm now. A bit of a whistle stop tour this morning of these breeders. Not even know, it's only 10 o'clock this morning. We've already been to 4 or 5 places just to check up on stock. So the first couple of days will probably be a bit like that, where we're just driving round and round quickly just to see what's available, unless there's something really spectacular. We'll probably keep my hands in the pockets for the first couple of days, just till I see something I really want. But we're just walking out here around the side. As you notice, just to see the view that there is from the top of this fish house. Yeah, it's looking down over the valley there, back into, I think that's the Shinano River down there, I'm not too sure. But yeah, beautiful view from up here. Just go into the fish house here, so we'll have a look around. People in here, so I'm not too sure whether it'll be okay just to go on in and have a look anyway. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be a lot of fish in here just yet, so the ponds are pretty empty still. There'll be plenty of harvest coming in now. Let's say this next week now. We're very, very busy with fish being harvested and stuff like that. So every day there'll be new fish coming in, different sizes and ages. Not so many Nisai in here yet. Still some very nice fish, but it'll probably be worth waiting another day or two to see what the next harvest is. Around the back of the house here, probably all this Cootehall are in here. Yeah. I think they'll probably be harvested. They usually get like coming in towards the end of September. Thousands of Cootehall that will all be for next year's stock. Hopefully we'll be able to get some of these for on our spring shipment. We'll probably even see a little bit reserving some of these now. See if it's possible to get them.
What was the thing?
So just arrived out now at our Heroy Koi Farm. I'm sure most of you will have seen his ponds on all over social media. It's the famous round pond with all the jumbo koi. I'm not too sure if there's any fish in it yet, but just have a look around here now. These guys are just constantly harvesting now every day you go out. There'll be fish coming in. It's always worth dropping in and having a look and see what's going on. Brian helped them unload a load of bigger fish last night, but I'm not too sure whether there'll be ones for the round ponds or not. Always busy in here. Busy spot. Yeah. This is the famous round pond, looking very, very empty. I'll do another video of this in probably a week's time, week and a half. And I'm sure it'll look an awful lot different. Literally 3 fish in there. I'm sure it'll probably be about 100 times that within the next couple of weeks. Most of these are all sold fish probably at the back here. Really nice fish house this. Yeah, so I don't know how interesting this is going to be today. It's going to be very quick fire as we go around all these different breeders. Just to try and get around as many as possible here. I think Tim and his guys are all away doing a harvest with Gintero this morning. I'm driving about with Brian and AJ from Fitz Fish Ponds. Keith's coming out from Northern Ireland on Saturday. Another guy Jason and stuff, a couple of other Tim's customers. So I think when they arrive out here I'll probably get my own car and start driving about them and a few other things. Just there's going to be that many people here, there's no way we're all fitting into 2 or 3 cars, so yeah, it's always good to get driving as well. I think we're just going to head up now to Shintaro and have a look at the fish that we just harvested. Okay, on to the next one. Just arrived now at the Marusai Koi Farm. Probably the largest facility out there in Uganda. Lots and lots of fish from all sizes, from obviously a small profile, but everything up to 1 metre and above in here. Probably Brian's favourite breeder. He even has his own pond here. The breeder sets aside a pond just for Brian's fish. Just check this around here. Smaller stuff at this end. It goes right up to the very far end there, up into the bigger stuff. These ponds are stocked like this all year round. I think even in the height of the summer you probably still get some fish in here. I think this is it used to be an old mill or something, or an ironworks or metalwork place. Certainly an old factory or something. Just converted over to these ponds a few, well, I don't know, 20, 25 years ago maybe, I think. I've been coming out here nearly more or less 20 years. I was here whenever I first started coming, so it's definitely been here a long time. Hero I used to have a small facility here as well until he opened that new one of his own there. Probably not too sure of the timings, but I think it's probably about 10 years ago or more, 10 or 15 years ago. A lot of the bigger stuff here now, up in the all Chagois, Yatsuris, Akamatsuba, Makashis, Karashigois. Pretty much every variety up in here. probably a fish for everybody's budget in here. Just down now at Marusai Koi Farm. This guy breeds a lot of long fins, Goshki, Sankey, Ginrins. I think we got a few boxes off him last year. Not particularly very big farm, like, but it does breed some really nice stuff. And even for long fins, it's probably some of the nicest ones you'll see. We just arrived down here. There's a couple of other dealers here picking stuff, so we can't really do too much at the minute. We'll probably just have a quick look around here and see what's available and find out when they're harvesting more fish. You might be making an appointment and come back later in the week. Yeah, that's the views. Even just having this sort of stuff just outside your house would be pretty special. Anyway, my absolute dream to have mud ponds at the front of your house. Although I don't think our climate would be that suitable for it. I'm not too sure what's going on over here. I'll just click this down. I think they're doing a bit of excavation for new mud ponds, or I'm not too sure what's going on out here. I don't know that it is mud ponds, like, but certainly clearing a lot of ground. These ponds here, I think, are full of a lot of very, very small fish. Look at the frogs. Literally hundreds of frogs. Yeah, they're thousands of frogs along the edge of this. I think these ponds are full of mostly rice fish. Very, very small fish, only probably 2-3 centimeters. But the sides of the ponds are absolutely thousands and thousands of frogs the whole way along it. Those fish houses up in the back there are for all his tosai. There's 3 large fish houses there. Maybe get a walk up and have a look at them, although they'll probably not be for sale just yet. Probably have to come back after Christmas to get that sort of stuff.
How much?
Oh, yeah, you could have done.
I tell you the
You
price.
say so.
Oh. 10 yen. No. Whatever you what Azukari. No, just kidding. Okay, hello Ireland and clearly aquatics fans. We are live. We are live picking butterfly koi. This is Mark was just like, we gotta get to Suda and we gotta buy butterfly koi. So
#1 destination.
yeah. Wow, Mark, you really know how to pick butterfly koi. Wow, nice pick, Mark. We're actually picking all these fish for Tim from Quality Nishiki Goi.
I'm taking a bullet for Tim.
Such a natural, Mark.
Yeah, I can't see him with that sun.
I know. See, this side's easier.
Yeah, so I've only spent one morning with Brian, the Americans, and I'm already suckered into buying a load of long fin fish, so I'll just turn around and let you see them. So much for not buying any fish in the first day. And he even ended up with a box of long fins, which I've never actually brought them in at this sort of size, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. But we've definitely had a lot more inquiries this year about them, so hopefully I'll be able to sell them okay. I'll be posting a video on our Telegram group and on Facebook and Instagram of them, so if you any interest in them, let me know. On to the next farm. Yeah, so just finished our lunch there at the Central Koi House, and come down to Aoki Koi Farm with an appointment here. They breeds probably some of the nicest metallic fish in Japan, and some really oddball fish you'll probably not find anywhere else. And some of the Gloucester breeds are absolutely stunning. Can be quite expensive though, but does have some really nice fish. I'm just in the Tosai house at the minute. I'll just flick this around. Yeah, just a few koi in these ponds. It'll be really nice to get some of these come the spring, but it can be quite difficult actually to get any of these for sale. Usually they're already pre-sold to a few of the European dealers. Hopefully maybe this spring we'll be able to get a box or two of them. Some really nice stuff in here. I'll go over into the other fish house here and see what Brian's decided to buy this time. More Tosai on these tanks. So sort of give up on the video in every place that we stopped at. It's just literally in and out, in and out, in and out of all the places. This is our last stop now, the first day we're at Isa Koi Farm. Just want to have a look at their Nisai and Sansai Showa. I have a couple of orders from customers for these, but possibly going to be too far out of the budget for here, but we'll have a look at them anyway. Some absolutely stunning fish in here. I remember coming here on one of my first trips, not so much that, not this koi house, but the one down below. The fish were a lot more affordable then, but since he's had some really good success at the shows, the prices have just gone absolutely through the roof. It makes it pretty much unaffordable for me, but still really nice stuff. I'm not too sure how well the audio will work in here. It's really noisy with all the filters and showers on them and stuff like that, but record it anyway. Yeah, so down now into one of the other fish houses at Isa, mostly the larger stuff. absolutely deafening in here, the noise of the water, so I'm pretty sure this won't come across too well, but I'll just pick this fine. You see that still not a lot of fish in, there's still more fish to come in from the harvest, but what's here is really, really nice stuff. Quality of these is unbelievable.
This one, the top or bottom?
Yes, this one.
This one.
I like it. Yeah.
I pulled that up the other day, but there's one crack one. This one.
Either or.
What?
Probably just dropped the scale on the, yeah, well, probably from the harvest.
Umbrella? Sunset?
$73 centimeter Sansai. Beautiful.